someone or something was inside with him. And with the IR camera he set up in the school auditorium, catching an unnerving figure.
What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we're here to scare ourselves, hopefully silly, and not me falling out of a gaming chair, or breaking a lamppost again, or even hitting my leg like I done got it karate chopped in the ankle with a scooter recently. But yeah, you know what I mean? Today we're here to watch the scary stuff. Oh God, top 5 scary ghost videos that I really don't want to watch right now. Let's do this.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Get ready to witness 8 scary videos of paranormal activity. Number 1. Back in July of 2014, a man named David Thornberry posted a video to YouTube simply titled Basement Ghost. In the video description, he explained that his daughter and a friend were in the basement at her mom's house. The 2 young girls were having fun recording silly videos on their tablet, but it wasn't until a few months later when they rewatched these videos that they noticed something unnerving in the background.
David Thornberry! The Thornberries! Oh God! No! Come on, man! Dang it!
Behind his daughter in the background, a shadowy figure can be seen. This unsettling silhouette appeared in the back of the basement for a brief moment before quickly ducking out of view. According to David, there was no one besides his daughter and her friend in the basement when this was recorded. So what was moving behind them? Number 2. A man named Ben Herrera is a filmmaker that sometimes posts videos on TikTok. And on February 16th, he posted a video of something he can't explain. One night at 11 p.m., he came home to the terrifying sight of his door sitting wide open. He cautiously made his way inside and immediately checked the footage on the security camera in his kitchen. But what he saw left him frightened.
I just turned the volume up. Hopefully this doesn't bite us in the back of us, like we all know it's probably gonna.
Shortly after the video begins, the door unlatched and swung open seemingly by itself. Then an eerie voice can be heard saying, "What happened in there?"
That's to do with it. Oh, hell no.
According to Ben, no one was home at the time, and this footage has left him scratching his head.
I mean...
Number 3. TikTok user Tristan8104 is someone you've seen on this channel in the past. Back in 2022, he began to document the chilling paranormal events that randomly started to happen in his home. Objects are frequently moved by an unseen force, and eerie noises have become a common occurrence. Well, from the looks of one of his most recent videos, he's not even safe from this activity in the comfort of his bed.
What's happening? What are they gonna do it? This don't look like it's gonna be scary. Even if they slam it, that's not gonna be scary. It's not scary. You're a real slow starter there, eh, Bob? You just gotta make up a name for him, really. That's what you're doing, huh? You're closing doors slow? You think this is scaring people? Because I'll tell you, it ain't. It's really not. No. I'm not scared. The volume's fully up. Unless you talk back, I'm not gonna tell it what it could do to scare me. If you talk back to me in my voice, in my thug voice, I'd be scared. You slam the door, I'm not gonna be scared. Bob, we gotta come up with a good name for a ghost.
The sound of his door creaking open woke him up in the middle of the night. And as he carefully watched the door, it slowly closed more and more over time. The slow creak of the door, as if someone he couldn't see was closing it, sent goosebumps down his spine. And if this wasn't already creepy enough, things were about to take a downright terrifying turn.
What type of terrifying turn we talking? I need to know, I gotta find out Fearsome's name, because I don't want to butcher his name. Fearsome, don't, it can't be bad Fearsome. It can't be horrible Fearsome. It could be like a 6 on the Richter scale of fear. Someness. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of, oh bitches! Oh God, it's a woman. Oh shit, it's the ghost off one of them. Ah! Yeah, we might want to get out of there. Hey, don't go back. Don't you go back. Don't you do this. Hey. Hey. Come on now. Hey, look. Hey, you can't get out of that. Like, we leaving the apartment. Come on now, you gotta. This was scary.
After hearing banging coming from his bedroom, Tristan bravely went to investigate. But as he approached his room, the horrifying sight of someone standing under a blanket stopped him in his tracks. He stared on in terror, but in an instant, his figure seemed to disappear. And as he cautiously made his way to the entrance of his bedroom, it doesn't appear that anyone was inside. Number 4. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel found himself in Cleveland, Ohio, as he prepared to explore an old abandoned school. Built in 1922, many generations were taught in this building. But over time, the horrifying sight of someone standing under a blanket stopped him in his tracks. He stared on in terror, but in an instant, this figure seemed to disappear. And as he cautiously made his way to the entrance of his bedroom, it doesn't appear that anyone was inside. Number 4. Chris from the Urbex Hill YouTube channel found himself in Cleveland, Ohio, as he prepared to explore an old abandoned school. Built in 1922, many generations were taught in this building. But over time, enrollment numbers became too low, forcing the school to shut its doors for good. Now sitting abandoned, it's just a memory left to fade away. This building currently sits in an area with growing violence. And just 9 months ago, a 16-year-old boy tragically lost his life on the steps just outside of this school. In a previous video, we saw part 1 of this investigation, where Chris had a growing suspicion that someone or something was inside with him. And with the IR camera he set up in the school auditorium catching an unnerving figure, this investigation was bound to take a chilling turn.
Where's the metal detectors?
Wait a minute.
Where's the metal detectors, bro?
It wasn't like this before.
So? Find the metal detectors. Go to the basement where they assembled the guns at in the locker. Is it Thomas Jefferson? That should be Thomas Jefferson, right?
I do not remember this being here.
Can you say the name? That's Thomas Jefferson, bro. That's Thomas Jefferson.
Hello?
Can you go to the basement? That's where science.
Hello?
That's where my science class was. My favorite teacher of all time. He taught us about dating and how to use condoms by making us keep babies with us for like a week straight. And if the baby was hurt or damaged, we got an F. He was hilarious.
I can't remember. It's just like this
I
before.
love that teacher, bro. He was so funny, bro. That dude was so funny, bro.
It wasn't like that before.
Oh my God. He told us one time he comes in the room because he was late. He wasn't there with the baby. I'm sorry, guys. We're like, yo, you can't. Because he said he was going to take care of his baby so that we took care of ours. He come in the classroom. Oh, God, sorry, guys. I'm like, nigga. Grate that was put up front.
With this metal grate now being propped up against the door, there's no doubt that Chris was not alone. He continued exploring from room to room, through the halls, and even in the basement. But while beneath the school, he made an alarming discovery.
That's Thomas Jefferson. That's Thomas Jefferson. That's the basement. That's the basement. Blood. Yeah, homeless people in there all the time. Where else they gonna do crack? I mean, drugs at, paraphernalia. Bro, this is a homeless guy, bro. You be alright. But they got knives, though. They on meth, though. Yeah, knives. They use those to cut people. They use those shards to threaten to stab people who... Yeah, he probably cut himself trying to cut someone else. Or something else that I'm not gonna go into detail about. Because it's morbid.
That's crazy.
No, it's Cleveland.
What's that?
That's Thomas Jefferson. That wasn't there when I was going.
Vandalism.
That's social studies class.
That's foul.
Open it up, go up in there. Let's see the desks. Okay, it's got 2 chalkboards and a bunch of the desks that you gotta put your papers inside of. We guessing. Okay, and there's a white Air Force One and a trail of blood.
Somebody was bleeding.
Hey, what's up? Hey, you good, bruh? We found like, did you poop? Is this blood poop?
Real?
That's real, duh!
Bro.
You gotta know self-defense if you go up into places like that, bro. You cannot go in those places unless you've had at least 5 fights in real life. Or the homeless people would just cut you because their nerves are bad. So don't go into houses like that where you see stuff like that where there's people around, unless you have people around you that are good with stuff like that, you know? Because they'll just stab you because they're jittery and they don't want you in their house. Is that milk? Is that antifreeze? Where's all the glass there for?
What that does look real.
Is that, where's the heroin needles? Yeah, oh shit, oh, bullet casings, so they have a gun.
There are bullet casings.
You good? I'm about to go, like, you want something from the store? I'm about to get some water, you want some? You know what I mean? I got like extra 15 bucks on me, not much. I'll give you the 15 if you got a gun, like, what type of gun is it? If you ain't got no bullets, it's cool, I'll just give you the 15 bucks.
Some additional narration is required. You see, unfortunately at this exact moment, my camera stopped recording, but I immediately noticed and pressed record to continue filming. I also want to point out that normally in a situation like this, I would have remained calm. But after hearing the stories of the murder that took place here, and seeing what looks like blood and bullet casings on the floor, I decided to leave instead of investigating
Training day. Hey yo, hey, so I'm about to go to the store. You want me to bring you some back?
Somebody's in there.
All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'll be back in like 5. I'm gonna bring water. You want some hot Cheetos?
What looks to be drops of fresh blood were left in a trail across the basement floor, which eerily led to a door with 666 painted across the glass. Chris bravely made his way inside, only to discover a puddle of blood, a pair of shoes, and bullet casings scattered across the floor. But while inside the room, Chris began to hear noises coming from somewhere close by, leading him to believe that someone was lurking just around the corner. He immediately decided to leave the building for his own safety. But after reviewing the footage on the IR cameras he set up throughout the building, he made an unsettling discovery.
I didn't see it this time. Where's the fucking man?
Something can be seen walking in the reflection of the mirror. This chilling figure quickly passed by, fading back into the surrounding darkness. But if the mirror is reflecting the wall directly across from it, then where was the person that walked by? Later that night, the same IR camera caught another anomaly. What looks like a cloud of smoke came from around the corner and drifted through the room. Where this smoke came from, I don't know, but could it possibly be related to the figure that was seen in the mirror? The blood, bullet casings, and 666 on the door make it clear that someone else was inside the building. But even the other person might not be alone, as it seems like ghosts may also be chilling inside. Number 5. Paranormal investigator Jeff and newcomer Becky from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube channel returned to investigate Slough Fort. Constructed in 1867, this fort was initially built as an added layer of protection during a period of tension with France. The fort was decommissioned in 1920 and was later used as a farm in the 1960s. But during this period, the farm animals were being disturbed and spooked throughout the night. In response, CCTV cameras were set up around the farm, but when they reviewed the footage, they discovered glowing white lights moving around the fort. Recent visitors have claimed to hear disembodied footsteps and see ghostly apparitions walking around the area. And with this in mind, the team was ready to begin their investigation.
Hello, soldier. My name's Becky,
Of course it is.
and the guy sitting opposite me,
Of course her name
his
is
name's
Becky.
Jeff.
Bro, she dressed like that ice chick off of Overwatch.
The 5-man barracks.
She's just like that one
And-
chick off of Midoriya, My
Someone's
Hero Academia. He
Coming
looked
over.
like Eggman.
just
I'm
like
getting
you're
that
doing
man
now,
from
thank
the
you.
recent Sonic movie. I can't wait to see
So-
Sonic 3, man.
You're letting us know you're there. Come and have a seat. Come and sit down with us. Come and have a chat. First of all, can you tell me your name? Just so we know who we're talking to.
Someone's walking.
Yeah.
We hear several footsteps as if someone is walking inside the room. Here is the audio enhanced, taken from our digital recorder.
Just so we know who we're talking to.
Someone's walking.
Just so we know who we're talking to.
With the sound of walking coming from somewhere nearby, the pair knew they weren't alone. And as they kept asking questions, this strange phenomenon continued.
Man,
Now,
y'all better
at
put a
one
hot
point-
chocolate in the Monopoly game, bro.
This fort
Now, I call
was
dealers.
used as a zoo.
For real, man. It's like, bro,
And
y'all ain't got like no chips, no salsa, no nothing.
there was
Y'all ain't
I
go to
think there was some
Walmart before y'all
lions
went there.
in these casemates.
Bro, y'all ain't go to Walmart. Y'all ain't take a snack
I
run
think
before
they
y'all
got
went
a
on this
little bit
ghost trip.
worried because I think they saw you. They were seeing quite a few flashes of light and balls of light moving about. I'm just wondering if that was you. Maybe, if you can, maybe do it again. Maybe show yourself as a ball of light. Is that you?
I'm not moving at all.
You who?
No.
I'm dead still.
Y'all ain't bring no
I
chocolate
heard
drink.
walking again, and then there was a noise.
You know what I mean? We ain't gonna say
somewhere
slim fast.
over
You
there.
know what I mean? We're not gonna be disrespectful. You know what I mean? But like, is it like they
Again,
better?
there is
We
more
gotta do a
walking,
snack run.
followed by an unexplained
Gotta do a
noise
snack
that is
run.
coming from the doorway at the opposite side of the room. Here is the audio enhanced.
Audio run, audio enhanced.
Is that you?
I'm not moving at all.
No.
I'm dead still.
Okay.
I heard walking again, and then there was a noise somewhere over there.
Is that you?
I'm not moving at all.
No.
I'm dead still.
Okay.
I heard walking again, and then there was a noise somewhere over there.
With the sound of footsteps caught once again, the investigators were certain that someone was keeping an eye on them. Jeff and Becky then made their way outside, curious to see what activity they'd be able to stir up.
All went quiet, and we end our session in the 5-man barracks. We head over to the stairwell where we captured a figure on our static cam on our last investigation. We set up a laser grid and an EMF tripwire covering the parade ground.
Okay, just to explain, this is the stairwell where something looked out round the corner and it was caught on one of our static cams last time we were here. Now, above us is the battlements, and at the top of the stairwell there's a metal gate which is padlocked closed, and it's chained up as well, so you can't get in and out through this stairwell. So whatever this was, it disappeared. That they call the angry soldier, that walks above on the battlements, that doesn't like visitors or people coming into this fort.
Who's he talking to?
I kid you not, I've just heard a disembodied voice.
Have you?
Oh, what did he say?
I'm not sure, but the first thing that comes to mind is a whispery voice that possibly said, "Help me."
I hear a disembodied voice come from behind me, and it is captured on my digital recorder that I am holding. At that moment, I think the voice is saying, "Help me," but on review of the audio, the voice is saying, "I'm Anthony." Is this the angry soldier telling us his name? Here is the audio with enhancements.
I kid you not, I've just heard a disembodied voice.
A ghostly voice came from somewhere near Jeff, potentially belonging to a soldier that lost their life. The duo then decided to split up and each conduct their own EVP sessions at different parts of the fort. But while alone, Becky began to hear strange things.
Now I've been wondering, what was it like down here in the fort, or working down here? Was it lonely? I suppose it was hard. I don't know what that was. Big noise behind me.
Loud movement comes from behind Becky within the ammunition stores. Here is the enhanced audio taken from Becky's digital recorder.
I suppose it was hard. I don't know what that was. I suppose it was hard.
Yeah, I don't know what that was either.
A loud rumble came from behind Becky, but somehow she managed to stay calm, something I would not be able to do. Meanwhile, on the other side of the fort, Jeff was having his own paranormal encounter.
So here I am back in the cells again. I've got the sensitive digital recorder there, and I've placed a REM pod just outside the cell, and it's already going into alarm. I've also, this sensitive digital recorder here, it's the same recorder that I left in here last time, where it picked up a voice. I was talking about the war, and I thanked the soldiers for what they did in the war, and there was a voice in the white noise that said, "Thanks, Jeff." But outside there, that REM pod is going absolutely nuts. Could you stop the REM pod from going off, please? Thank you.
It stopped. The REM pod continued to go off with a consistent beep filling the room. But as soon as Jeff asked if they could stop the REM pod, it immediately stopped beeping. Either a very well-timed coincidence or proof of an intelligent response. Meanwhile, as Becky sat in silence, she heard something that sent a chill through her body.
I'm hearing a lot of walking around.
Inside the ammunition stores and tunnels, Becky hears someone walking around. Here is the audio with enhancements.
I'm hearing
だけど変わったのは外見だけ、中身は今結局私にそうだし。いい気がハンター損じる。お前は所詮その程度さ。向こう水な。
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. Make sure to come through to the live stream later on. We'll watch more scary things. Prisms!